The birth dinner that changed everything. It was my wife's 30th birthday, Charlene. Even though times were tough, I'd lost my main source of income about 8 months earlier. I wanted to make it special. I'd been scraping by with side gigs, barely staying afloat, but still, I managed to secretly save up $600. I sold my Xbox, my fishing gear, anything I could. Why? Because she had always talked about this fancy downtown restaurant, and I wanted her to feel loved, celebrated. That night, she looked stunning. Black dress, hair done just right. She was surprised, or at least she acted surprised. We laughed, shared small talk, and ate tiny, overpriced plates. Then, her phone buzzed. She excused herself. "Work," she said. "Urgent." After a few minutes, I got up too, wanted to ask if she was in the mood for dessert. That's when I heard her. Near the coat check, low voice, intense. "He's pathetic," she said. My heart stopped. I froze. She was talking to someone named Jensen, a coworker, I'd later find out. Blew our last money on this stupid dinner, thinking it'll save our marriage. And then, "Don't worry, once his mother dies, we'll get her house. Then I'll leave him." I couldn't move. My stomach dropped. She laughed. About the dinner, about me, and then kept going about how I was dragging her down, how Jensen made her feel alive. I didn't confront her. I just went back to the table, sat down, mind spinning. A few minutes later, she returned, smiling, apologizing for the call. I smiled back, said nothing, ordered both desserts. She thought it was romantic. It was my way of saying, "You have no idea what's coming." That night, when she was asleep, I went through her phone. Hundreds of texts. Her and Jensen, affair, months long, plans, future together. They even talked about my mother, Dolores, who's 68 and sick. They joked about selling her house for cash. I took screenshots of everything, then carefully put the phone back. I don't get even. I get smart. The next morning, I kissed her goodbye, said I loved her, then started quietly setting my plan in motion. Step 1, protect Mom. I visited her, told her everything. She wasn't even surprised. Turns out Charlene had been visiting her behind my back, pretending to help while fishing for details about her will. She even suggested my mom add her name to her bank accounts. That was it for me. With Mom's neighbor, Lane, keeping an eye on her, I got to work. At the bank, I discovered Charlene had secretly opened a savings account, $8,400. While I was selling my stuff to pay for dinner, she was stashing money away. Next, my friend Holden, he's an IT wizard, helped me recover deleted messages from our cloud backup. What we found was worse than I imagined. They didn't expect Mom to make it past winter. They were already browsing real estate in another state. There were even photos, intimate ones. For the next week, I played the struggling, oblivious husband. Meanwhile, I was executing the following moves. Mom's assets. We created an irrevocable trust with her lawyer. Charlene would never touch a cent. Finances. I moved my remaining funds into a new solo account, left just enough in the joint one to keep things quiet. My exit. Found a cheap studio apartment across town, slowly moved essentials out. More proof. I staged a fake emergency, said a cousin needed money. Charlene refused to help, cold as ice. Another note in the file. Hash the weekend that broke her. Charlene told me she was going on a girls' weekend, but I knew from her texts it was a romantic getaway with Jensen. Perfect. The morning she left, I casually mentioned, "Hey, Mom's thinking about changing some stuff with the house." She nearly choked on her toast. All day she was rattled, calling Jensen. Nervous. While she was gone, I moved the rest of my things. Holden helped. Then we hit her where it hurt. I settled with the landlord, removed my name from the lease and utilities, took half the money from her secret savings, perfectly legal, used the rest to pay off our joint credit card debt. And then I prepared the package. A neat file with divorce papers, screenshots of texts and photos, financial statements, a letter explaining everything about Mom's house, and yes, a glitter bomb, because why not? On Sunday morning at exactly 10 a.m., a courier delivered it to the cabin. An hour later, Lindsay, Jensen's wife, showed up. We'd been talking. She wasn't shocked about the affair. But the part about my mom, that made her furious. She agreed to confront them, right then, right there. I turned off my phone, took a walk. At 2 p.m., I turned it back on. 13 missed calls, 27 texts, 4 voicemails. They started with confusion, then panic, then full-blown meltdown. What is this? You can't be serious. Lindsay is here. WTF did you do? My car won't start. I'm stranded. They're firing me. Did you call my work? My parents won't answer. What did you tell them? I have nowhere to go. Please. At 3 p.m., I called her. Her voice was hoarse from crying. She begged, denied, raged, pleaded. I calmly told her her lease was now her problem. Her account was half empty. Her job knew everything, her friends and family too, and most importantly, mom's house, it was being sold. All proceeds in a trust. And she gets nothing. She sobbed. That's not fair. I replied, you plan to profit off someone's death while cheating on your husband. That's not fair. This is justice. I hung up, blocked her, then had dinner with Mom and Lane. They looked happy, peaceful, moving on, but not forgetting. My lawyer says Charlene's trying to contest the divorce. She has no grounds. Mom's house goes on the market next week. I'm applying for better jobs now, finally free of her. As for Lindsay, we're grabbing coffee soon. Compare notes, laugh, heal. Charlene, she's stuck in a cheap motel. Work put her on unpaid leave. Jensen dumped her. Credits in the gutter. Parents won't let her move home unless she gets therapy. Poetic. I won't lie, 7 years is a long time to waste. There's sadness, sure, but then I hear a voice in my head. He's pathetic. Once his mother dies, and I remember, some betrayals are too deep for forgiveness. Some people don't deserve a second chance, and sometimes the best revenge is getting your life back.